Hey, what is up, guys? I am here to give you part 2 of the WWE 2K15 panel roster reveal, or roster reveal panel, whatever it was called. I think it was called WWE 2K15 roster reveal panel. This is part 2 now. And part 1, I got a lot of hate. Everybody pretty much hated the crap out of that video. But I really don't care. You guys can hate all you want. I'm gonna make the videos I want to make, and I want to make this video. One comment was about heat. I'm not going to mention the name, but one comment was the one comment that hated was that I accidentally bought and said 2K14. People make mistakes. Sometimes I didn't realize it, but I was getting tired, so whatever. But one person said I shouldn't be talking in front of a camera, but what up? I really don't give a crap what you say. I mean, I make these because I want to make them, but let's just cut right to the video. The host was the same. It was Renee Young and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then we got the panel: Roman Reigns, Cesaro, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, and Sting, the same as the first part. And then they revealed some of the superstars. They just kicked right off of doing that. We got Goldust, Dean Ambrose, and it looks like he's going to be in the Shield attire, which consists of Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, because it played his theme song, but the picture showed him in the Shield attire, so I think he's probably gonna. I think they're gonna have the Shield in this game and not Ambrose, Reigns, and Rollins as singles competitors. Batista, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, AJ Lee, Big E, Jack Swagger, Tyson Kidd, Darren Young, and where's he been? We haven't seen him forever. Where's Darren Young been? Someone tell me. I haven't seen Darren Young in forever. Rey Mysterio, the Bella Twins, which consists of Nikki Bella and Brie Bella, Titus O'Neil, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, and if you get the Hulkamania edition, you get Hollywood Hulk Hogan. So that's Hulk Hogan in the NWO, which consisted of everybody, but the main members were Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. And then they started asking the questions about the panel, and the question that they asked was, who was your greatest rivalries in the WWE? So Sting started. Sting said it was Ric Flair, because they had that chemistry in the ring, and it was like his first big rivalry, I guess. And Hulk Hogan, because it was when Hulk Hogan transferred into the NWO. Hulk Hogan from red and yellow to black and white. And it was when Sting went, from being the Sting that he was before, and Crow Sting. Yeah, so those were his two. That's they didn't really give like a big explanation. They talked about too how they increased the video game ways, pay-per-view buys, all that stuff. Hulk Hogan said it was Macho Man Randy Savage and Roddy Piper. He didn't really give a reason. He just kind of gave him out there. John Cena said he's had good runs with the likes like CM Punk. They did this because they talked about the rivalry mode that they're going to have. It's called 2K Showcase. And he talked about how you can play the rivalries like John Cena and CM Punk, which isn't the case anymore since CM Punk doesn't want to be in the game. And Triple H and Shawn Michaels, which is still, I guess, the case. But he said CM Punk, Edge, and Randy Orton, but he said that his greatest rivalry is yet to come. Sheamus said the same thing, but he threw someone out there, like he threw Daniel Bryan. He said him and him have always had good chemistry in the ring, and Big Show. And he talked about his Hell in a Cell match. But he talked about his match that he had at Hell in a Cell, 2012, which I reviewed. You can check out that review. And Cesaro said Sami Zayn, but technically Cesaro doesn't really have a lot of options because he hasn't had any good feuds. And Roman Reigns doesn't really have a lot of options because he's still young. But he said when the Shield were together, it was Evolution, when the Shield was feuded with him, it consisted of Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton. Then I think it cut right back and gave away more superstars. and it had Seth Rollins, and he was in the Shield attire. Kofi Kingston, R-Truth, Justin Gabriel, and Stone Cold Steve Austin seemed very happy when Justin Gabriel was announced. Randy Orton, Naomi, Daniel Bryan, Xavier Woods, The Miz, Tamina Snuka, Rob Van Dam, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, Stin, the Crow Stin, if you pre-order one, and The Undertaker. And then Stone Cold asked the question, if you could face any superstar in the game, who would it be that you haven't faced yet anyways? And Roman Reigns said Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they kind of teased each other a little bit. Cesaro said that he doesn't look in the past, so he picked John Cena. Sheamus picked Macho Man Randy Savage, even though technically he wasn't in the game. John Cena picked Vince McMahon, which was cool. And they talked about the matches that Stone Cold had and Hulk Hogan had with them, and it showed those matches. And the questions that Hulk Hogan and Sting got was, who could they have if he faced if they could have one last match? And Hulk Hogan picked John Cena, and Sting. If you're a wrestling fan and you know who Sting is, you pretty much know the answer. But Sting and even Stone Cold knew. And yeah, I thought I heard some. But Sting at first joked and said RoboCop, but then he said The Undertaker because he says he really wants to face The Undertaker, and that's a match that the fans want to see. Now, I do want to see that match, sort of. No, I actually really don't want to see. I wanted to see it. Probably if Undertaker's streak was still intact, I would want to see that match, but that's not the case anymore. And then the fans asked some questions, which was cool. I wish I had been there. Let me see if I can remember the questions. They didn't say the names. I think one of them asked Roman Reigns what it was like to when the Shield debuted, and he said that his father was not Roman Reigns wasn't going to be was just going to be mid card, and that was actually pretty funny. But he put him, if you've seen the Shield, if you've seen the Shield little special that they had on the network, it was pretty much the same reaction. So check out my review of that because I talk about that. Now we're going to repeat that. Cesaro, they asked him one of the fans asked Cesaro what his greatest moment in the WWE was, and it was when he body slammed Big Show in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And Hulk Hogan talked about how great strength that was, and he just lifted him up like he was a child, and he said that it was even more impressive because he just quickly did, and Cesaro hold him there for a little while. Then Stone Cold asked Hulk Hogan which one was harder, Big Show or Andre the Giant, and he said he didn't really give I guess he didn't really give it an exact answer, but he talked about how he was younger when he did it with Andre, and he was older when he did it with Big Show. So I'm guessing it's Andre that was easier. Well, I guess Big Show was tougher. And then one of the fans asked Sting about facing Undertaker. And I think that was it. That was the panel. And then afterwards, everyone got introduced, and then they all took a photo together, and then they showed the WWE 2K15 ad, and that ad's just sick. This game actually looks pretty sick. I don't really like the way the Undertaker looks, but I haven't seen the full entrance, so I don't like. But it looks like I'm not gonna like the way the Undertaker looks in this game. When he comes out, he's like, "Ooh, Undertaker does not look good." But I like the Wyatt family's entrance, which is Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan. I like what Roman Reigns' dropkick's gonna look like, and this game's gonna probably feel like you're watching the actual show, and that's awesome. And a few superstars I didn't mention. Oh, actually, it was just two. I don't know if I mentioned Xavier Woods. If I did, I'm sorry, but I'm just mentioning him now. I don't think I think I might have skipped over his name, which really isn't that big of a deal because I'm probably never really going to use Xavier Woods. But the two superstars that it didn't get, I don't know if did I even go down through the last list? Xavier Woods, Miz, Tamina Snuka, Rob Van Dam. I think I skipped them by accident. But if I didn't, my bad for repeating them. But yeah, the two superstars I didn't mention that well, one's in the advertisement, but the advertisement wasn't out yet when this was recorded. Was Rusev. He's going to be in the game. I wonder if Lana's going to be his manager, which would be pretty cool. And then Stin Retro. It's the Stin before he was Crow Stin. So it's like the 80s Stin or the 70s Stin. One of those two. And then, yeah, I can't wait for this game to come out. I'm really hyped. Comes out in like a month. It's pretty cool. And I really can't, I'm looking forward to it. And as more updates get posted, I'm going to keep you posted. I just really can't wait for this game to come out, and once the game comes out, you'll see a lot of Let's Plays from the game. I'm going to try to get my charger fixed so that way I can make more Let's Plays of it, but I really can't wait for this game to come out. I'm really hyped for this game. Man, and this game looks like it's going to be really good. They're going to have the rivalry mode, what they call the 2K showcase mode, but they're going to have the universe mode, hopefully. The career mode. If they have a GM mode, I probably would play this game constantly. I don't know if I ever would stop. Well, I would probably stop just to play 2K16, but I would it would be like SVR 2007 when I go back and continue playing this game. So that's probably what that's gonna be, and I really can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. And it looks like now, like when you're really weak, instead of just getting up and pinning your opponent, you have to like you like put your shoulder on him instead, so that's cool. I just really can't wait to see what else you do with this game. The knees look real, so everything just looks awesome about this game, and I can't wait for this game to come out. I'm really pumped for it, and as more updates get posted, I'll keep you posted. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Can't wait for 2K15 to come out. Almost said 14 that time, but I caught myself. But can't wait for WWE 2K14 to come out, and that's all I have to say. And if you hate this video, too bad.